Which Redditism makes you irrationally angry? I know this is an unpopular opinion, but the extremely confident misinformation. My whole family was killed in a car accident this morning on our way home from the doctor, where I was diagnosed with stage 5 cancer of the sadness. Here's my Minecraft house. Post, my parents want me to sleep by 10 PM. Replies, cut off ties with them, your life will be better. Am I the only one? No, you are not the only one. This will die new. Edit, OMG, thanks for the awards everyone, love you all. Either the, why is nobody talking about this, while there are dozens of articles per day about the whole indecent, or country is worse than this place, on a post of people in civil war or starving. Cake Day memes. Anytime I read the word kind stranger, it just translates to mladdy for me. The Tifu sub, 99% fake BS. Does anyone else remember like, insert really popular thing? People in another subreddit didn't appreciate this. Maybe it'll get some love here. In other words, I like to play the pity card to fish for upvotes. This might be more YouTube based, but you see it on here sometimes. No one. Literally no one. Take my upvote makes me want to eat my router, so I'll never have to Reddit again. People posting the same photoshopped pictures in photograph subs over and over again. They get thousands of upvotes and awards every time. People just seem to forget they already saw it 15 times this year. People who answer questions posts that aren't for them. For example, ABC people of Reddit question specifically for them, and then they'll reply with, not an ABC, but answer opinion. Our memes in general probably die new. Making memes about how no one cares about their cake day, immediately drawing attention to the cake day. Making memes of them roasting someone who doesn't exist. Outstandingly cringe. Horny jailbunk. Acting like they ain't gonna go watch Furry P right after. Cheems. Milking formats. Memes about milking formats. And then there's hand-drawn memes which are similar to the cake day saying nobody cares they drew it, drawing attention to the drawing. Not a meme then, is it? Just being an attention W. Edit. There is no edit. Hating on other social media platforms. The holier than thou mentality some redditors have is really annoying. Not really irrationally angry, but kind of agitated. Seemingly associating intent to people's questions. Some people will ask genuinely innocent questions to get an answer for something they don't know, and then are downvoted heavily. It always seems like a question that asks for clarity on a controversial topic the hive mind has already made up its mind on. Assuming someone who is disabled is instantly a kinder person. I've met absolute assholes in a wheelchair, talking as ex-security guard and someone who kindly asks all people to be well behaved and leave the premises after they're done. Here comes an S, so I better use an apostrophe. Calling fellow redditors paid shills if they disagree with their point of view. I was having sexy time with the wife the other day. It makes you sound like a 30-year-old who's been trapped in a bunker since you were 10 and just got let out. People editing their comments like their patch notes. Edit, fixed the capitalization. Edit 2, changed misspelling. Edit 3, removed the racial slurs. Edit, thank you for the awards upvotes kind strangers. When people on ATA or similar subs start with hear me out, I hate it so much I immediately stop and I can't even explain why. Circle jerk subs, they just become what they're making fun of. Sorry for formatting and mistakes, I'm on my phone. The unpopular opinion sub. Also, people on Reddit diagnosing themselves with mental illnesses they don't have and blaming any transgression on said mental illness. Science zips. Everything about our next fucking level. Look at this instance of animal mistreatment or abuse. It absolutely enrages me, and I would like to murder the person responsible. Oh, so you're vegan and don't pay into an and exploitative system. OMG, vegans just can't ever keep it to themselves. Bang PLS. My cornflake fell out of the bowl onto the table and looks like Massachusetts. 150k. Thanks for the gold, kind stranger. Edit. OMG, I fell asleep and now this is my most upvoted comment ever. Wholesome 100 Keanu Reeves moment. All of them. Question. Tell me your opinion. Reddit user states a harmless opinion. Reddit who doesn't agree with harmless opinion. Downvote. Basically that. Saw on a thread asking for favorite Italian food and someone got downvoted in 3 digits for their favorite Italian food. Edit because some asked. It was some kind of salad, if memory saves correctly. I'm not good with names though. The use of the term gaslighting and are in every damn situation, to the point that when it actually is true, it's lost all value. Also the representing yourself by your mental illness thing. Calling everything wholesome. When people pretend women on the internet is something rare. Women makes a comment adding to discussion. Comment indicating she is F. Reddit. Welp. RIP your inbox. I see you're a man of culture. At least for the German subs. Makes calm Parisian. OMFG that's what aboutism I therefore won the argument. Up dude seriously makes my skin crawl. I woke up at 3 AM and hiked 50 kilometers to get this shot of the Milky Way from the Himalaya. Reddit. Tagging a sub without any additional text and expecting that to be funny on its own. I also choose this guy's dead wife. That was funny once and only once. Come up with your own damn jokes. They had us in the first half, not gonna lie. Any variation of this guy F. Not so common anymore, but when people used to say right in the feels. Anything related to cake day. My girlfriend thinks her art is terrible, but I think she's great. Prove her wrong. No. Just post the picture. We don't need the sob story about your girlfriend's self-esteem. Half of art that I see posted has either some kind of qualifier about how terrible the artist thinks it is, or how it was made by an autistic 10-year-old with cancer. Just let the art speak for itself. The 2 broken arms thing. It's not really funny anymore, and feels like a meaningless obligation. Jenny was also just as viral, until it was revealed that the author of the original thread made it all up. The Jenny references disappeared virtually overnight. I really hate to read doggo talk. Example, he is a handsome good boy. Who's cutting onions here? I'm not crying, you're crying. Take my angry upvote is the most cringeissimo. Never have I ever thought I'd have to use that on Reddit. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. I hate that so much. Like oh sweet, we were all just waiting around for you to come grace us with your presence and to confirm that this subjective question which was answered by some rando, and you've come and marked it as correct and let us know this is how we should think. Go F yourself, you self-centered cunt. I don't think it's really irrational, but all of the emotional vampiric askreddit questions rub me the wrong way. Men of Reddit who are 8v what's your story? Men of Reddit who've been emotionally and sexually abused by a woman. What happened? Redditors who attempted suicide. What happened? Redditors who lost a family member. Why, when, and how? And so on. Frankly, I don't think the posters honestly care about survivors. They're usually just out to try and prove some weird point and don't care who they hurt in the process. This is the way. Repeated ad nauseam. Although I only just started watching The Mandalorian, so now I understand. This. I just got a new dog, cat, kid. Reddit, meet. Reddit is one of the most judgmental communities at times. Someone could post a picture of their cat and all the comments are talking about how they didn't make their bed or how messy their room is. Makes me hate it, even though I spend like all my time here, haha. I'm not crying, you're crying. Damn ninjas cutting onions in here. The awards. Seriously, why waste money on award? We don't deserve dogs. Human. Fuck that shit. All of the H bastards on this subreddit making posts like women of Reddit, would you date an overweight gamer and why? Came here to say this, but it was already said, so upvote whoever said it and S up. Happens a lot in relationship advice and data. My so just did this thing that kind of bothered me. What should I do? Every comment, OMG that's a huge massive 100 chungus red flag, you need to leave him her right now instead of talking to them, plus setting bounder is like a functional adult. Also Reddit, had a rhyme so lonely LMAO. Yeah no s, learn how to deal with problems instead of pushing everyone away from you if they do something you don't like. Christ. How anything to do with s, no matter how relevant to the conversation, get one of too often both responses, that happened and I haves. It's gotten better over the years, but still pretty common. OMG, Reddit have a mind at work. Do your own research. Think for yourself. Someone quotes a film or TV show relevant to the subject. Funny. 10 other people quote the following lines of said film or TV show. Not funny. I really like the MCU sub, but it's awful for it. Stupid, look how quirky I'm, internet insults. Like I hope you step on a Lego, or I hope your pillow doesn't have a cool side. Shut the F up, you aren't cute. Happy Cake Day. Edit. So yes, this pisses me off, but I was also genuinely wishing Happy Cake Day. Still pisses me off though. Sexy ladies of askreddit. Pick one. What's the sexiest part of your body? What turns you on sexually? What was the sexiest s you've ever sexed? Sir, this is a Wendy's. FTFY, and it's almost never an improvement or funnier. Politics in every possible outlet. The mob mentality of Reddit. The children in my basement. Wall of text comments with no punctuation. You know what's worse than pun comment chains? I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, damn, you ghost biasts. I already hate pun comment chains so much. How could anything be worse than pun comment chains? In every fucking pun comment chain, there's almost always going to be someone that just fucking states the pun word. If people are making puns about trucks, you can fucking bet that someone, 4 or 5 puns in, is just going to comment the word truck. People making puns about waffles? 5 puns in, a comedian is going to comment word waffles and get a similar amount of upvotes. I don't know which fucking TV show you guys got this idea from. Stop doing it. The notion that everyone on Reddit is lonely, awkward, shy, depressed, etc. It's just if you aren't, you won't be participating in those threads. The echo chamber is so loud it spreads into other conversations. It's tiring. Not to mention the amount of people who believes being introverted means being any of those things. Hating other social media. Therapy being suggested as a fix-all. I don't like sand. Jesus, it hurts every time I have to read it. The wife. Sexy time. Edit. Really? Downvotes for asking a question? Oh, and the absolute worst. Video of a person doing something impressive or enduring pain. I got a paper cut this morning and immediately put knee aspirin and a band-aid. Reddit detectives who feel the need to decry a post as fake in certain subs. I get that some are obviously unlikely and embellished or karma whoring, but reality is unrealistic and similar things happen to different people. It's almost as if, sight, ding ding ding, yikes, you just won the internet. Reddit lingo pisses me off so fucking badly. 2. 1. Assuming everyone is American and understands what a war is or how much a nickel is worth, or saying that things are legal when that depends on where you are. 2. Not using capital letters, especially the pronoun I. Edit, although I'd say they are completely rational. Forcing political opinion on every sub. Yes, we all know Donald Trump was a bit of a bastard, but F me, I'm looking at a picture of a cat. His F-ups don't belong here. Source. Rage-inducing. Obligatory X. I seriously hate all the puns. It's extremely annoying to be looking on a thread for some actual feedback for op and it's always lame puns. I was told to post this here. No, you fucking weren't. Just you wanted to post it here. It's fine. Breed me in Gonald. That just sounds gross and reminds me of the aliens in Morph Queen. To be fair, something completely obvious, overused and pretentious sounding while adding nothing. Just get rid of it, which brings me to the next annoying-ism. And nothing of value was lost. Jumping to conclusions. Edit, not really Reddit exclusive, but definitely the thing that pisses me off the most. The obsession with STEM. It's actually harmful to lump these subjects together as they all have very different job markets and dynamics. When people say STEM a lot of the time they actually mean tech. Go brrrrrrr. It's not funny. I hate how out of the conversation some people can be talking about, let's says dogs, and out of nowhere comes Fortnite bad sus. Religions is retarded.